It's Week 18 of the 2024 season, and we'll see Christian Kirk. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Eagles and the Seahawks, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a familiar face, a man with 9 Pro Bowls in 10 seasons as the Seahawks' all-time leading passer, Russell Wilson. They go play action now. Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Fielded at the 43. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Throwing, Mayfield. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. The Seahawks at 13-3 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop it. Sly able to put this one through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Wilson. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Again, Wilson. Net open. That's Byron Pringle complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. From the 41, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. This pass out wide to Hall. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wilson. And able to find Kirk complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now it's Wilson. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Morris. Well, hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Big play coming here, it's 3rd and goal. Now Wilson. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now what a drive that was. 16 plays all told, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. First down, Mayfield. Finding Ertz again. from just shy of midfield. Mayfield. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Mayfield on first down. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield, right side to Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Mayfield's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And again, it's Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Sly able to put this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Hall again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 43-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Wilson now off the bootleg. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Now it's Wilson. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this is going to remain a one-point game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Mayfield off the play fake.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Running left, it's Henry. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make this a 6-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. His throw incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Wilson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Jalen Phillips coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 1st down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Wilson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. A quick throw, but incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Mayfield looks to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Mayfield with it once more. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ertz over the middle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Mayfield. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Down inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DeAndre Hopkins. 46 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete to Troutman, right side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Jared Goff, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. James Washington, a touchdown reception. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
A run here for J.D. McKissic.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and short yardage, Mayfield.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
A handoff, running left, Henry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mayfield to throw it. Hard throw, incomplete.
That's a surprising place there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
He's going to air one out.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Straight ahead is Hall.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. And it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. They will run it. It's McKissick.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you, because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
This one caught by Crowder. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Hall ought to give up the middle.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Got an open man. It's Pringle.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Man open, that's Ray McCloud.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to McCloud.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
On 1st down, Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. On the catch, it's Crowder.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On on the draw. It's Hall. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, now Wilson. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. From the 24, Mayfield.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mayfield.
They set up the screen for Henry.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
The Seahawks send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Again, Wilson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the 36, Wilson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson.
He gets this one to Davis-Price.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
Wilson.
This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. To throw again is Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They begin with Henry. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A first down carry for Henry.
Taken down at the 30.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Wilson.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They had